to the Deacon Kirby Show. Now, here on the Deacon Kirby Show, I'm going to give you some advice of things what you shouldn't do in church. Now, here go the number one advice of things you shouldn't do in church. If you feel the need to shout and it gets a little too hot, and this goes to the people that wear wigs in church. Now, you don't have to take off your wig and give it to the usher to hold while you shout. You can keep your wig on. You can shout. Don't give it to the usher. Just keep it on. Just keep it on. You don't know what's under there. The usher don't know what's under there. You might know what's under there, but I don't know what's under there. Just keep it on. Number two, things you shouldn't do in church. Now, you may been to church and you know that some churches have the central air, some have air conditioning, some have just the fans in the window, and some don't have any of that, and all you can find is a fan you hold in your hand. Might have a picture of somebody on the front of the fan, and then you turn on the back and you see the funeral home. Well, if you get too hot in church, you don't have to come with all that and people looking up there, and you don't have to wear your clothes so short so people could see up under there. No. Just wait, raise your hand, ask the usher for a fan, and just thank yourself, and just wear the right clothes. And number three, the final thing what I'm going to tell you today on the Deacon Kirby Show of things you shouldn't do in church is everybody has a testimony. It's called a testimony. Not tell your 500-page book story. You can keep it condensed. You can tell what God's done for you. You don't have to keep it there all day. That's the preacher's job, to talk for an hour or so. You don't have to take that hour away from him. And if you have a long testimony, I know some lovely people that wait in long lines at the DMV and wait in long lines at the airport, the train station, and they might not have a TV or radio to listen to. You can probably go down there and give your hour testimony to them, or you can just do what other people do and just tell God all about it down on your knees. Now that's basically all the advice that Deacon Kirby has for today. So now what I'm going to do to make sure everybody gets this advice, I'm going to give it to you in a song where you might remember this advice. And the song says, well, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. You can tell your testimony. Don't have to take all day. You can go to Sears, get a pretty dress, And you can stay so blessed. You can go down to the river. Tell your testimony. You can tell God all about it. You don't have to tell the story all day. If you feel you need to shout, keep your wig on. Don't give it to the usher. Just remember this word. Remember this advice. And remain blessed in the Lord. Wonderful Savior.